Namaste. Welcome to channel Bharadash. This is your Mar with another new episode of Soundarya Lahari. We are continuing with the fabulous description of Ambar by Adi Shankaracharya. Today we will cover slokas 79 to 84. So let's begin with sloka 79. As always, my Amma, Srimati Lalithalakshmi Ammal, will sing sloka 79 for us.
निसर्गक्षीणस्य तनदडभरेण क्लमजुषो नमन्मूर्तेर्नारी तिलकशनक्रैर्तृट्यदैव चिरं ते मध्यस्य त्रुडिददडिनी तीरतरुणा समावस्थास्तेम्नो भवतु कुशलं शैलतनये.
Thank you, Amma. This was in Rag Kedara Gaulai. In sloka 79, Devi is being addressed as Parvata Putri. Here, Devi's tender waist is being described with the metaphor of a slender tree standing on the banks of flooded river. Actually, the poet here is trying to highlight upon the fact that the waist is tired of carrying the weight of her heavy bosoms. As Devi is the mother of the universe, her bosoms symbolize her Madhur Bhava and Karuna towards all. Her infinite Karuna grants Aishwaryas to her disciples and removes all dangers that can come upon them. Her Karuna also grants Kshema to all in her creation. Shankaracharya's apprehension is that Devi's waist should not crack. This sums up sloka 79. Now let's move on sloka 80. Amma, please once again sing for us.
कुजौ सद्यासिद्ध्यद् तडखडिदकूर्पास फिदुरौ कषन्दौ दोर्मूले कनककलशाभौ कलयदा तव त्रादुं भङ्गादलमिति वलग्नं तनुभुवा त्रिधानधं देवी त्रिवलिलवले वल्लिभिरिवा.
Thank you, Amma, once again. In sloka 80, the poet imagines the three folds around Devi's slender waist as the three strands of the Lavali creeper. He feels that Kamadeva has deliberately put those creeper strands to prevent Devi's waist from breaking down. Devi is the mother whose milk nourishes the entire creation. Her bosoms, therefore, are large like golden kumbhas stretching from the armpits. Their sheer volume almost incapacitates the cloth to cover them. That completes this sloka. Now, let's move on to sloka 81.
गुरुत्वं विस्तारं क्षितिधरपदे पार्वतीनिजात् निदम्बदाजित्या त्वयि करणरूपेण निदधे अदस्ते विस्तीर्णो गुरुरयमशेष वसुमधिं निदम्ब प्राग्भार तगयदि लघुत्वं नयदि च.
Thank you, Amma. This was in Rag Kalyani. Sloka 81 describes Devi's backside. Here, the poet, the Bhagavan Bhashikaran, imagines that as Devi's father Himavan is the king of the mountains, he must be having a very heavy posterior. Shankaracharya feels that the Devi's father has gifted the legacy of his back to her as a dowry or stridhan at the time of her marriage. Actually, Devi's back represents the whole Bhumandala. Bhuma Devi seems lighter in front of Devi. Sloka 81 ends here. Let's move on to Sloka 82. Amma, it's a time for you singing.
करीन्द्राणां शुण्डान् कनककदलीकाण्डपडलीम् उभाभ्याम् ऊरुभ्याम् उभयमविनिर्जित्य भवति सुवित्ताभ्यां पत्युः प्रणतिकडिनाभ्यां गिरिसुदे विधिज्ञजानुभ्यां विबुधकरिकुम्भद्वयमसि.
Thank you, Amma, once again. In Sloka 82, Shankaracharya is describing Devi's thigh and knees. He uses the elephant's trunk and the stem of golden banana plant as metaphors to describe an perfection of beauty of Devi's thighs. Devi's thighs, however, surpass all comparisons in beauty. As Devi strictly follows the Vedic way of life, she prostrates on her knees in front of Paramashiva as a devout wife. Due to this practice, her knees have become round and hardened. The beauty of her knees surpassed the frontal lobe of the heavenly elephant Airavat. Now we move on to Sloka 83. Amma, please do the honors.
पराजेदं रुद्रं दुगुणशरगर्भौ गिरिसुदे निषङ्गौ जङ्केते विषमविशिखो बाडमकृद यदग्रे दृश्यन्ते दशसरफलाः पादयुगले नखाग्रचत्मानः सुरमगुड शाणैक्यनिशिदाः.
Thank you, Amma, once again. This was in Rag Vasanta. In this sloka, Devi's strengths and toes are being described. Bhagavan Bhashyakaran feels Devi has offered her shanks as quails to Kamadeva to keep his arrows. Kamadeva is looking for an opportunity to avenge his defeat in the hands of Lord Shiva. Usually, Kamadeva has 5 arrows. But as Devi's 2 legs are offering 2 quails, there are 10 arrows. Looking at 10 sharply shaped nails of Devi's toes, Shankaracharya feels that these are the arrows that are jutting out of the 2 quails. Devi's nails have become sharp due to the rubbing of the crowns of the Devas who regularly prostrate at her feet. This brings us the end of Sloka 83. Now, Sloka 84. Amma, please do the honors.
श्रुतेनामूर्धानो ददति तव यो शेखरदया ममाप्येदौ मादग शिरसि दयया देहि चरणौ ययोपाद्यं पादग पशुपतिजडाजूडतडिने ययो लाक्षालक्ष्मी अरुणहरि चूडामणिरुजिगी.
Thank you, Amma. Sloka 84 also deals with Devi's feet. The Upanishad are the cream and essence of the Shrutis. Devi's feet adorn the head of the Shrutis as a crown. This establishes Devi as the most supreme in the entire creation. The poet prays to Devi for her grace and requests her feet upon his head too. The water that washes her feet becomes river Ganga that flows from the jada of Paramashivan. And the bright color of her feet is actually a reflection of the jewels in the crown of Vishnu, who regularly prostrates at her feet. That brings us the end of this episode. Hope you all are enjoying this divine journey. May Ambal bless us all. Thank you.